And then you went to court, and well, you told me that you got a new flat, right? To leave the farmhouse, the shelter. You
Yes.
got a flat.
Yes.
And you got a nice advice from the judge. Can you explain it to us?
I got a nice what?
Flat?
Oh yes. When I'm gonna be moving soon. And I haven't moved yet, but I'm going to be moving. The courts told me that there's certain things that I need to do. They would like for me to, my last court appointment, they want me to turn in my passport. They told me that I can't leave Germany.
Who has the children's passports now?
The courts does.
The
They only have the German passport, but my ex still has the British and the American passports in
Why
his
does
possession.
he still have the American passports?
I don't know.
He's not American.
No.
Okay.
They told me that I must stay in Germany. I can't leave Germany. They said that
You have to find a job?
I have to find a job. I have to find an apartment. And I asked them, what does that mean? Can I get my children back if I follow these things? And they said, well, the children need to know that they're in a stable home. Right now, they're eventually the courts gave the children to my ex-husband, and they're living with him at the current moment. They said that the children need to stay there. They need to have this stable home. And they need to know that maybe later on they can visit their mother. So what I'm fighting for now, and why I'm trapped here in Germany, and while my children are trapped in the system of the Jugendamt, then
Jugendamt.
Jugendamt.
Right. So
all I'm fighting for is just a visitation.
Yeah, just for a visitation.
Yeah.
So can I say that your American children
Who speak English?
who speak English have been kidnapped by German state?
They kidnapped them. They came and they unlawfully and unwillfully took my children from the safe place where women and children are abused.
Philecia, today we meet here in Berlin because we would like to see, we have an appointment together with the consul, the US consul. And do you think, or let's say, what will you ask him, this consul, when you will talk to him?
I want to ask him, what is it that I can do as an American citizen to get the same rights as a normal American citizen, and for my children to have the same rights as any other American children that's trapped here unlawfully and unwillfully in this country? That's the first thing I want to ask them. The second thing I want to ask them is what are they going to do about the people that have did these illegal things? Are they going to be reprimanded? That's what I want to know. And third of all, what are they going to do to get us out of this situation? Because they must do something to help me. I'm an American. I love America, but I felt like America's turned their back on me. Nobody's helping me. I felt like Germany is definitely turned their back on me. They're not doing anything to help me or my children. And I just want to have this, I just want to get back to having a normal life. I want to give my kids a stable life. And all of this confusion, I want to stop it before it's too late.
What do you think will happen if you were to follow all of the German procedures and
taking a German lawyer and waiting that Gutachten will be made, and do you have any hope that you will get justice at final?
Without the help of the United States, without the help of people who care, without the help of other women who are in this situation.
And fathers also.
And fathers, just other people who are in this situation, I won't get anywhere. As of now, everything that they've asked me to do, I've done. Drug tests, psychological evaluations, evaluations for my children, job, apartment, everything that they've asked me to do, I've done. And as of yet, I haven't had 1 minute to spend with my children alone. They have no intention on giving me my children back, and I know this.
So Pastor Jackson has contacted the Office of Children's Issues. Do you have a caseworker, a mediator, anyone who's come to help you?
I don't have anybody who's come to help me. I've called, as a matter of fact, and nobody's given me any idea or any clue as to what to do.
Philecia, last question. One day, your daughters will see how you are struggling, fighting to get them free from the German Jugendamt.
Oh, camera too.
Yes. Will you take the advantage of this situation today to talk to them, to tell to your children what you are doing for them right now? I'm no more there.
Message.
Babies, I just want you to know, no matter what these people try to do to you, no matter what they do to try to tear this family apart, we're strong, and we're always going to be together. I'm always in your heart. You're always in my heart. There's nothing that any system could ever do to tear us apart. But I know, I have faith, and I know right now I may be a little bit sad, but I'm not torn, and I'll never give up. I'll never stop struggling, and I'll never stop fighting, and I'll never stop believing in the system, the American system. I always took for granted our freedom that we have in America. And I never would have thought that Europe would have been the same way. I never thought that Germany would have treated me like this. I would have never came out here, and I would have never put you in a situation if I would have knew what happened. But I love you guys so much. So just know that I'm always gonna be fighting for you, and I'm always gonna be fighting for others. I'll never give up, and I'll never quit.